Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Mukluk Streams. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk. That's Chip over there on the side. He's snoozing. And we are back in the wonderful world of Guild Wars 2 for a little while. Today is not Guild Wars Tuesday, but there is some new news. And my schedule has been 100% packed today. So I am going to be covering that news in just a few minutes here. We're going to go over it all, going to make a news video for the people that use me as their news source on the YouTubes. And after that, going to be swapping over to Warhammer. I see a few people asking about the Warhammer 3v3 thing. There was talk about it happening tonight, but the bottom line was I couldn't get a straight answer until it was too late. So like Monday and Tuesday and all of today, I was waiting for someone to say, we are playing tonight, period. But I never got a straight answer. So scheduling what we're doing each night and preparing for it and making thumbnails and setting up the stream, it all takes time. And so when I finally got an answer, I was like, yo, it's too late. I was like, I'm happy to continue the game, but you can't keep telling me last minute. And they're like, okay, how about tomorrow? I'm like, tomorrow's fine. A day advance notice is fine. You can't be giving me like 10-minute notice when I'm setting up the stream. So yeah, it's looking like tomorrow. I think they might be throwing the whole Britannia Bowl idea out the window, and it might just be smash the armies that we've built for, 30 hours into each other and just have some fun. I think that's what they're going for. So we will see how it goes. Ooh, drama. There's no drama. There's no drama. At this point, the only drama is scheduling. Is scheduling. People, because, like, for example, Fairlight, for my schedule, Fairlight basically goes to sleep at dawn and wakes up when my stream starts. So if I ask him a question or something, I get the answer when my stream's starting, because that's when he wakes up. So it's just scheduling issues right now. It always turns into that. Yep. Hi, Mike. Hi, Hazy. I see you. Sometimes I forget that Let's Rock isn't part of the intro. No, that's just Shugo kicking in the door, busting it open. I'm just taking this chance, since we're going to be starting the Guild Wars 2 section, going to go ahead and do the daily routine that pays for all those giveaways. And then this also gives people time to, get in here, because during the first few minutes, chat fills up a lot. And then we'll go over the news. It's about War Claws. They released a blog post today with a ton of information about Janthir and what's going to happen to the Warclaw. The Warclaw, of course, is one of the mounts in Guild Wars 2. Primarily used, you can use it anywhere, but it's primarily used in World vs. World, because in World vs. World it has more abilities. Like, one of its coolest skills, in my opinion, is the ability to attach chains from your Warclaw to enemy gates and start ripping them off their hinges. I love that. I think that's awesome. There's a bunch of cool stuff it does. In open world, outside of the PvP zones, it's just a mount that is slower than the other mounts, so it's not used much. But they're giving it like a total makeover, and I haven't read what all they're doing, but that's what I know so far, so we'll see how it goes. We're racking our brains at Fairlight's Discord trying to come up with a format that rewards actual fighting instead of kiting and hiding. Dude, I have respect for, him having to deal with all these issues, because, like, it is a fun game, but there's features of it that make it unfun, right? And if he makes a list of all of those things for what is there, like 270 factions or something like that? If he tries to block every single one of those, then the rules page is like 4 pages long, and then it's hard to get people who want to play just because they have to read a freaking essay first. So I totally get it. I 100% get it. Like, Warhammer isn't the problem, humans are the problem. I mean, I think it just depends. Like, but yeah, there was, like, for example, in the last game when things came to a head and people were clashing, I think it was a misunderstanding. Fairlight was like, Mitch, are you trying to thing A? And Mitch was like, hell yeah, I'm trying to thing B. I'm trying to win. And Fairlight's like, we banned thing A. And Mitch was like, you never said you banned thing B. And it was like they were having 2 different conversations. And I was like, guys. And then, Bomb just is like, hey, here's some gasoline for your fire. And, and then it just got way worse. Like, that one was a misunderstanding. It just depends on what's going on. But, like, for example, like, the Skaven. Skaven Plague is a thing where a target takes attrition damage every turn for, like, 5 turns. So if they were, like, half health, and then you hit them with that, some of their troops will die, and there's absolutely nothing they can do about it, I think, unless they get a new lord and move the troops into a new army and, like, sacrifice the old lord or something. To me, that is not fun. There's very little counterplay to that. That is extremely not fun. Then there's also, like, Zinch using Winds of Change and just going, You two people, you're at war now. You two people, you're at peace now. Also, that settlement is mine now. And you can't do anything about it, you know? Slanesh, putting cults under your cities, and there is no mechanic in the game. There's mechanics in the game to find hidden Skaven and to find Zinch cults, but there's no mechanic to find Slanesh cults. I guess no one wants to sell out the guys that are having like the, you know, the schmaxy parties. Who can blame them? So there's some stuff that is legitimately just not fun to play against. But yeah, I totally get it. Honestly, one of my biggest complaints was the time. Turn 52, it took me 5 minutes to take my turn. I waited 50 minutes on everyone else. Now, icing on the cake, my teammates, because of restrictions within the game, could not properly ally with me and share map vision with me. So I was staring at Fog of War with my audience for 50 minutes. And I was like, Fairlight, can we please get an egg timer? And every turn is like a 5 minute or 10 minute maximum. And then like, we'll pause it for battles, but just freaking, oh my God. Like, this is so awful. Just like that, for me, the thing I hate the most is just waiting. It's just the waiting. I was doing community campaign with Vokos and killing my allies with attrition. Killing your allies with attrition. Oh my God, don't ally with this guy. Yeah. I don't know anything about Total War, but would a turn order initiative for movement and fighting in range of other players work? I actually suggested that, Headhunter. I said, what if at the beginning of the game, okay, if you play versus the AI, you all take turns. So, like, you know, like, okay, it's my turn. No one else is moving. If I move forward, he's not going to run away right now. You know, stuff like that. So it's easy to play things out. But when you're playing versus people, if you're both in range of each other, sometimes it's like the start of the next turn happens, and then whoever clicks faster wins. It doesn't feel good. So I actually suggested, what if when we're in range of each other, we do turn-based? Like, we roll, flip a coin, and then you go, and I'm not allowed to touch anything, and then I go when you're done, and then we just continue like that. So it'll be like it's turn-based. And Lexi told me it would just add way too much time to the game, because it already takes forever. And I was like, no, those two guys take forever. Lexi and me are done with our turn in minutes every time. It's not everyone. But yeah, I did propose that. I think if I were to do a multiplayer game, which won't be anytime soon. I'm gonna have to recharge after this one. But if I were to do a multiplayer one, I would definitely have some rules like that. Like, you know, 5-minute timer. We'll pause the timer when there's like a manual battle. And if, once we get close together, maybe do like a turn-based thing if it becomes a problem. Because the whole whoever clicks faster thing is silly. No drama tonight? No. We're just talking right now. Drama tomorrow. Ugh. There are hundreds of AI in Immortal Empires. Yeah, I think there's 270 something in Immortal Empires. Praise Joko. Hello, Laga. How you doing? What gathering tools are being used? Graphically, those are the tentacle ones, but I'm using volatile. Eldritch Horror. But I'm using the volatile tools because those give you more money. We've also never had a player straight up attack Econ early like that before. It was weird of Mitch to do that on your first M player. Honestly, I found it weird that people were asking us to stop. Because, okay, so Hazy, here was my perspective as a new guy, right? I was the new person going into it. From my perspective, we were playing a game that had a war in the title. And I saw an opportunity to war. And I then proceeded to war. And then I felt like everyone else was basically saying a phrase I heard in StarCraft 1, like 20 years ago, which was, no rush, 20 minutes. You know, no rush, 20 minutes. You know, don't do anything until we get to the end game. I was just like, okay. And I get it, because there were some people on the, like, let's say I had died then. Okay, if I died, and they would have been like, okay, do we continue, even though it's 2v3 and we're going to lose in 30 turns? But on my end, I was like, oh, I don't really care if I die. I would rather have died then and had an epic battle, rather than been on life support with my enemy giving me money for the next, 3 hours, because that felt awful. That felt absolutely awful. Just feeling like I was just getting, drip-fed gold from my enemies just so they could have a better battle later. Like, ugh. You're early? You're late. Oh, Muck wants blood? No, I just wanted to play Total War. Dude, okay, last time we played, when Fairlight and Mitch kind of did that, and they ended early, I started a solo campaign, which we're now on, like, episode 30 of. And, I've been manual battling almost every single battle. I freaking love it. Been learning a lot too, playing Warriors of Chaos with Village, who I had never played before. I've had some snags. I've definitely had some setbacks, but I'm still going. I'm playing on legendary mode with very hard battles. It's great. The problem is plan throughout the campaign was to make it unplayable for you. He showed up for the final battle with the crouch stack army. Wait, the problem is plan throughout the campaign was make it unplayable for you. Well, no.
Let's rock.
I mean, I can't really. I should go. I can't really defend what he did because I don't have vision. I can't see hardly anything. Like half the time when we're streaming it, I have Fairlight's stream pulled up and we're watching his stream because I can't see what's going on. I know he has some crap stack armies, but I also know he has like 9 armies. I will say, however, I don't really know. I do kind of agree with Mitch that I don't really know what he's supposed to bring to bear to fight against like all of us. I've got, you know, the giant dinos, and Fairlight has the, what is it called? Like the friggin' guns from hell. So I don't really know, like, you know, what Slaanesh is supposed to do there. How did Sheldon Ring go? I actually had a lot of fun. Yeah, for those who don't know, we played Crab Souls this morning. It's called Another Crab's Treasure, but it's basically Crab Souls. It's Dark Souls, but with like a cute crab. Battles felt like Souls battles. Maybe the mobs had like a bit less health. But yeah, you know, you miss a dodge and you get decapitated or something. It was challenging, but it's also different at the same time. There's no stamina bar, but if you block, you basically hide in your shell for a second, and your shell is some object. Like your shell at some points is a soda can. You know, you're a hermit crab, so it's whatever you can find. And your shell has hit points. So if you block too many hits with your shell, it will shatter, and then you gotta find another one. Now, most boss arenas have a few things laying around you can use as shells, soda cans, or bottle caps, or, what is the thing that you're hitting back and forth in, it's either lacrosse or badminton. It's like an orb thing with like a net on it. That thing, a banana peel, that one has like 1 hit point. Anyway, though, you can get various, shells, and, use that. But it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun, and I'm absolutely in it to win it. It's a birdie, the shuttle. I think it's the shuttle. But it's free on Game Pass right now. I didn't even have to buy it, and I'm enjoying it. So absolutely playing that one to completion. That'll be the morning stream game for a few. So we took out a few big bosses this morning. Muck wants to wog. I have not tried out the orcs yet. I've not really had the urge to, but I haven't tried it. Mitch should land a Lord of Change with Sword of Kings and Nemesis Crown. Well, actually, I have I have the Sword of Cain and the Nemesis Crown now, because my guy led the attack that got those items from Mitch. And there's still kind of a feeling of unsatisfaction with that. For those of you who watched it from Fairlight's stream, because, like, you know, Fairlight, I don't know that it was right or wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong. But the fact that we were like, no, Mitch, you have to come across this line and take a disadvantage to fight us. You know, we told him he had to do that. And then we did it, and then we won the battle. So I'm like, how, you know, yeah, I did my best in the battle. I don't know how accomplished I feel about this. You know? So, because, like, we definitely forced him to play with a disadvantage and then won. And it's like, okay, can we really jump for joy after this? Like, there was definitely a lack of satisfaction. Also, the fact that my game was lagging so badly. It's weird to be 32 hours into a campaign and then be doing my second battle with Mazdamundi. That was so overwhelming. Since the game rec is running pretty good now, are they planning on picking games regularly? Nemec, I have picked many games from game rec over the years, but yes, I will continue to do so. Would you try ranked battles on Warhammer someday? It's the fighting, not campaign mode. So when I looked at that, this guy right here. When I looked at the rank battles, or like the skirmishes, you couldn't set up like the heroes, like their talent trees, their equipment and stuff. It was just like you put the hero in the army and that's the end of it, unless I missed something. And I was like, oh man, you can't build these up nearly as much. So I think I like Immortal Empires way more than just the skirmishes. He was gonna kite forever since he didn't spend time building good armies. Right, but that was his strength. He was playing a lord that has like triple the movement we do. So for example, back when I was fighting him in the early game on his donut-shaped island, I think if that had played out to as far as it could go, what would have happened is I would have continued going around the island destroying things, and he would have kept rebuilding behind me and abandoning stuff in front of me and until I attrition down, and then he would have pounced because I could not have ever caught him. Speed is his strength. Now, it's not a very satisfying thing to watch, but I do agree with Midge that we've kind of, given him this faction where, like, speed and, like, ganking is his strength, and then told him he has to play like he's a rugby player and just charge into us, and then, it's kind of silly. So, I don't know, there's definitely, like, a lack of feeling great when we beat him because we put so many handcuffs on him. It would have been 12 more hours of chasing him around, though. Right, but, yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm enjoying playing my dinosaurs. I'm sad I've only gotten to do it, like, 2 times, because there's still so much I'm not, like, comfortable with them, but, and that's the crazy thing, because, like, if I were to start a solo campaign of Mazda Mundi, and I played the dinosaurs for, like, 10 minutes, I'd have more practice playing them than I did in the 32 hours I've been in this multiplayer game. So, that kind of sucks, That's kind of a bummer, but we'll get to that at some point. I'm still enjoying the game, but definitely, if I were to ever do another multiplayer again, I would absolutely say, okay, if I'm going to be there, we have to have XYZ rules. And if they're not okay with that, then I would just politely decline. I think the next idea is have a turn 20 objective, turn 40 objective, turn 60, so there's some early fights to look forward to. The objectives would have to, I mean, if it's going to be like that, then the other players would have to be playing factions that are near those objectives. Let's see, so I say 4 hours. Hello, new player here. Are Fractals the Mist basically raids? I don't quite get the difference. Hello, Jordan. Oh, that's an easy question. Okay, so, in this game, raids and strikes are both 10-man content. Dungeons and Fractals are both 5-man content. Like, this is Fractals right here.
Hey, look,
Fractals
it's the Tree of Birds. How are you?
Are what originally inspired World of Warcraft to make their Mythic Plus dungeons. So they're 5-man dungeons with many, many, many levels of difficulty, and they get random buffs and debuffs every day to keep them kind of feeling fresh. So effectively, Fractals are what replaced this game's 5-man dungeon system. So you go in there with 4 other people. Usually it's just a healer and 4 DPS, or it's just 5 DPS, because this game doesn't really need tanks except for some raids, and you tear it up. But that's it. And I do have guides on all the Fractal stuff if you're interested. Let me pull this up right here. And there is a video there at the top that will have a ton of information if you want it. Ton of information. But yeah, World of Warcraft eventually grew their Mythic Plus in a different direction, but when Mythic Plus first came out, it was basically a copy of the Fractal system. So it's a bit different now, but... Fractals need a burrito. Extremely profitable, too. Hey. What's up? He's grumbling at me. Hello. Hello, sir. Okay. Sorry, I meant to use that one.
Oh, look at the cute little kitty.
Alright. Okay, chat, the reason that we started in the Guild Wars 2 section today was we've got a bit of news to go over. And there's a lot of people that use my YouTube channel as a source of their Guild Wars 2 news, so we gotta knock this out. We gotta get this set up for them. Did not have the time to do this earlier today because I was busy trying to get answers out of Fairlight for 17 hours, so we're going to do this right now. Alright. Hello gamers, Mukluk here. Today is July 17th and there is some new Guild Wars 2 news that we need to share, and so I'm covering it now. Janthir Wilds Unleashed, the enhanced Warclaw mount. Now, really quickly, for anyone who might just be brand new to the game, just to make sure we're all on the same wavelength here, there are many mounts in Guild Wars 2. One of them is called the Warclaw. The Warclaw, which is a quadruped cat, there's many different skins for it here. The Warclaw is basically a mount that is usually used in World versus World. This is the default one. In open world, you can use it, but it's kind of just like a slower raptor with a little bit better turning. In World versus World, it has a lot of other abilities. Aren't all cats quadruped? No. Look at the Pokemon. Read the Bible. So it has a lot of other abilities. For example, like shooting harpoons at people to knock them off their mounts, or ripping, attaching chains to gates and ripping them off their hinges, things like that. So there's a lot of extra skills in the Guild Wars 2 World versus World scene, but outside of that, it's almost never used because it's just a worse mount than things like the Raptor or the Jackal. But in World v World, it is the only mount. So they have announced that they are going to be giving it a bit of a makeover to make it more desirable outside of World v. World and acquirable outside of World v. World. Last week, we laid out the basic premise of the story in Guild Wars 2 Janthir Wilds, including an introduction to the lowland Kodan who live in the Janthir Isles. Did they mean to rhyme there? This week, we thought we'd take a closer look at the area you'll be exploring, plus another fuzzy denizen of the Janthir region, the Warclaw, which the lowland Kodan call Journeykin. And, okay, my first thought seeing this picture is we're going to raise it from an infant, a kitten. You too can join my Patreon and interrupt my news broadcast with weird sounds. My first thought is it's going to be raise it from a child, just like we did with the Sky Scale. Arriving at the lowland shore, your first forays into Janthir will take place on the lowland shore map. Oh my god.
Booga booga!
No booga booga. Where you'll be able to explore and get to know the locals within the time or coordination pressure of a large-scale map meta event. We designed this map to give everyone a change of pace from the epic scale of content you'll find in maps like Interneos and GW2 Soto. Instead, you'll be experiencing the lifestyle of the lowland Kodan colony that call the area home. Try training with spears with the locals and racing with local salmon as you enjoy the natural beauty of the area. I don't know about racing salmon, but there's a picture of that. Zooming out a little bit. Okay, and zoom back in. Into Janthir Century. As you push deeper into the wilds, you'll encounter more reminders of the region's dangerous reputation. Deep forests transition into sulfurous swamps that give way to volcanic terrain. Oh, it's Elden Ring. Ruins left by the ravages of time and a bloodstone crater speak of the White Mantle occupation in the times of the original Guild Wars. The barrier between this world and the mist has grown thin in Janthir Century, resulting in magical storms called mist tides that sweep the area. And strange creatures, known to scholars of Tyrion's past as Titans, have begun appearing in greater numbers. Now, Titans are a big thing in Guild Wars 1, which I barely remember playing, so go talk to the other potato for information on the Titans. I know that like the big Wicker Man looking things that the Char make in various zones of the game is related to that. But beyond that, I can't give you like the itty-gritty details. And then there's a picture here of some ruins with like a statue in the back. That's like one of the White Mantle statues. Warclaw in the Wilds. While in Janthir, you'll have the opportunity to forge a bond with a Warclaw mount and train a new mastery line that grants you Warclaw new skills in PvE maps. The Warclaw is a highly mobile mount that can navigate with precision and agility over all kinds of terrain, and it also boasts some unique combat and exploration abilities. Chain Pull deals damage and pulls enemies closer. Battle Maul commands the Warclaw to leap forward and perform an area attack, stunning enemies at the center of the attack. Vidcam? Oh, there we go. All right, thank you. Sniff enhances nearby allies while detecting nearby enemies. With mastery training, Sniff also detects nearby treasure, which your Warclaw can help you dig up. Lance throws the spear to deal damage and knock down an enemy. So all of those are twists of abilities in World v. World. For example, Battle Maul is the ability, like mini mounts have an ability where they do one attack and it dismounts you and the mount disappears as they do the attack. Battle Maul was one on the Warclaw. For a time period, it instantly killed anyone who was downstate. So if someone went downstate, then it would just be like 40 cats would pile on them. But then they ended up changing that. But so it does damage, does an AoE attack, does a stun now. Chain Pull used to be, the chain for pulling, the gates off their hinges in World v. World. Sniff is pretty much what it did in World v. World with the addition of the treasure thing. And Lance was something, if you were on your Warclaw and chasing someone else and they were mounted, you could use Lance and it, like, threw a harpoon and it would, or Lance, knock the other guy off his mount and then you could dismount and then fight him. So it would be like forcing a fight on someone who was trying to run away from you. So all of these are twists on abilities that were already in the game in the World v. World scene. And here are the Warclaw's mastery tiers. 9 lives. Take no fall damage while mounted on your Warclaw. The base Warclaw already has decreased fall damage. Feline reflexes. Extend your jump by hitting the spacebar again in midair. So it's a double jump. Wild Claws. The Warclaw performs a hit on enemies when dodging through them. Hitting at least one foe gives you endurance at the end of the dodge. Interesting. Not sure how useful that'll be, having an attack that uses endurance, but then if you go to use Battle Maul, you get dismounted. But okay, I need to see it before I make a judgment call on that. Feral Fury, increased damage while mounted on the Warclaw. The Lance skill now stuns enemies and deals increased Defiance bar damage. Well Rested, increase the endurance regeneration for all mounts. That's huge. That is huge. Okay. World v World changes. When designing the Warclaw mount for PvE, we saw opportunities to improve how the Warclaw works in World v World. This refresh on the Warclaw experience comes from our evolving understanding of our mount system since we first implemented mounts. Whether you're taking over or defending your territory, the Warclaw will continue to be your steadfast companion with these updated skills. Chain Pull added a new effect, Weakened Frame, which amplifies damage inflicted on gates and walls. This will stack with structural vulnerability. Okay, so while it's pulling on the gate, if there's like a flame ram or something that's also smashing the gate, this will make it do more damage or something like that? That sounds cool. Sniff, in addition to its abilities, it will also highlight damaged gates and walls for both allied and enemy structures while you're in range. Lance increased to 2 charges. That's kind of neat because, again, Lance would be like you're on your mount there in front of you, you throw it to try to dismount them, but if they dodged that first throw, you would have to wait a very long time to try again. So now you'll hold a second charge, which will make dismounting people that are trying to get away from you much easier. Pre-purchasing any edition of Guild Wars 2 Janthir before the expansion launches will grant you the Homesteader title, Whispering Serpent's Pauldron skin, and a box with your choice of 1 Serpent's Wrath weapon skin. Visit the referral link in my description for full details on the items included in the Standard, Deluxe, and Ultimate editions with Mukluk's referral link. As long as you're on Standard Edition. Otherwise, if you're on Steam, you just got to use the one on Steam. And then there's a picture of the Janthir Warclaw, which is right there. Yeah, that's it. Well, that kind of abruptly ended, didn't it? And then it just went into the copy pasta. So, yeah, that's it. That's what we know so far. Interesting stuff. This is really awesome, no matter who you are. More endurance rate on all mounts is fantastic. A little bit of QOL for World versus World, and some interesting stuff here. Now, I do not know how good this is going to be dependent on how much it's used. For example, if you're on the Jackal and you're leaping off a cliff and then you double tap the jump button and go backward, you will teleport backward. The Jackal can teleport in any direction in midair. I'm wondering if the double jump is going to be similar. Like if you already have forward momentum and you double jump backwards, can you just spring off of the air and then go backward? Or is it just going to be a second jump while retaining the same forward momentum? We don't know. But as far as like how mobile this is, I think Raptor and Roller Beetle are still going to be better at going forward, and I think the Bunny and the Skyscale are still going to be better at going up. So I'm guessing that this is going to just be trying to hit like a sweet spot middle ground, like just an all-purpose type thing. And then 9 lives, no fall damage. So if the area has a lot of cliffs, you're not going to care. Better CC than Bunny, maybe. I think for CC, a lot of folks are using the Turtle right now because you could just keep hitting the slam over and over and over and over and over. There's some rare situations you use the Bunny, but I feel like the Bunny is one of the only mounts that gets completely phased out when you have every mount. It has a few very niche roles, but that's it. But this though, I think Wild Claws, Battle Maul is going to dismount you, and it stuns enemies. But then I don't think the Lance does. So if the Lance does a knockdown, then this is a CC that doesn't dismount you, and then you've got another CC that does, I would assume. So there is going to be an amount of CC that you could do very quickly on this before dismounting. So we'll see. Yeah, all right, so that's it. That's all the news that we've got on this topic today. If you've got any questions, problems, thoughts, concerns, or anything that you see that I missed, please throw it in the comment section down below, and I'll fight you there. All right, there we go. Excellent. Now we have got that, and after the stream, I'll turn that into a video for the YouTube consumption. There's update notes too. There's like 3 lines on it. I'm not gonna bother. A double jump mimics the Jackal's ability. Well, I mean, we'll see. We will see. Yeah, the update notes. Hang on a sec. I had them open earlier. I'll open them again. Let's see. Are you okay? This website? Yeah. Let's see. It was fixed an issue that prevented new players from entering World v World. Fixed an issue that prevented walls of World v World from being repaired when interacting. Fixed an issue that prevented repel the enemy attackers events from starting World v World. And fixed an issue that caused some items offered by the skirmish supervisor World v World to be priced incorrectly. Yeah. So, I mean, that's fantastic that they did that. There's 4 little bug fixes there, but it's not really related to the Jackal post, so I didn't want to have it in that video. I don't mean do a vid, just note about them. Okay, done. It's noted. Done. Do you want to do Umbral Convergence with us? No, thank you. I'm about to be swapping games in just a second. We're just chatting right now. Warclaw is about to be the jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, a little bit.
Did you say Cyclops?
Let's see.
Did it hurt your feelings?
Can't teleport at all because they wall regions. Okay. I was talking to Fairlight earlier about teleport ambushing with Village. And I was like, yeah, I've never actually seen it successfully work. And he's like, oh, hang on. And he's been tinkering with it. So he gave me some advice. When do we get a chip Warclaws again? I don't know. I mean, Connor doesn't work there anymore, so cats should be safe. For anyone who remembers that reference. I thought there was no crap extravaganza today. It's tomorrow. They actually told me, like, 10 minutes before my stream started that they were ready to do it today, and I was like, that's too short notice, guys. Like, I'm happy to continue it, but, yo, come on, don't wait that long. It takes a while to set my stream up. So, let's do it tomorrow. So, I think tomorrow we're gonna do, like, a finale. We're gonna forget, like, the Bretonia thing and just, like, smash all armies into each other and see what happens. Let's see. Okay, yes, I have pet the cat. I'm checking off that I pet the cat. But we will be playing some Warhammer, for those of you interested in that. We will be playing some Warhammer. I was hoping the Warclaw to have the wall jump like the Sky Scale. That would be cool. It'd be interesting. Thanks for running pet shit refunds. Yes. Okay. All right, chat. It is time. We popped over to Guild Wars 2 today, purely to cover the news. Also did our dailies. And now it is time for a second game of the evening for those of you who would like to join me. And this is single player, so we will not be waiting 50 minutes on turns. We will be going, action. Let's see. I was hoping the Warclaw would have wall jumping like the Sky Scale. That would be cool. Would be kind of interesting. What if they could just wall climb until they run out of stamina? You know, like cats running up trees? That could be neat. Just like limited wall climbing. I mean, it wouldn't let you get into any areas that you couldn't get into with the Sky Scale, so I don't think it would break anything in that regard. Boop. Seizure time? No, not seizure time. Okay. Continue this one. We're on turn 46. Would they have lewd anime sounds? Wait, what? Shugo! Yo, if you're attracted to cats, keep that to yourself. What the crap? Now I feel like I need to hide Chip. Been trying to learn Draika lately. I don't have I don't think I'm a very good hippie. Caring about these trees is annoying. Oh my god, dude. Draika is one of the champs. I got my first, I think that was actually my first legendary victory was Draika. She's great. I love playing Draika. She's wonderful. Mug, have you played any other Total War games? I played Total War Troy for like an hour and I didn't like it and I didn't come back. That's the only one. Like, honestly, this, like, half of what is keeping me locked in is all the interesting fantasy elements. Not just, like, the troops and pieces on the board. The fantasy stuff, like the demons and magic and things like that, I love. If only they brought Pounce back to former glory. What, you mean when it would, like, one-shot downstate players? Alright, we are back in here. I believe at the end of the last time we had tried to set up an ambush for Mao Ying. We have got this guy in ambush stance. This guy is purposefully exhausted and easy to be caught. Trying to trick her. And let's see, that guy has already done his thing. This dude, what is this dude doing? Oh, this dude was just like scouting around and opening the map for me. Which I don't know if that's smart or not, but that is what we are doing. Let's see, I've got 13,000 souls. Let's use Reveal Shroud on this guy. Map hack. I freaking love it. Look at that, chat. Look at that. Only Zinch can do that. I love it. All right. I think that's good. Let's just check. We've got 3 or 4 capital cities. All right, that one's good for this turn. That one's good. That one's good. And I think, to my surprise, this one. No. Okay, you know, Mingzhu is not a capital. So Mingzhu I will give to a vassal as soon as I can. All right, I think we're good. I think we are good. End turn. See what happens. We burn Cathay. Drying.
So silent. Did a brainworm swallow your tongue?
She's like, yo, I'll pay you 2,600 to muck off. No. You have been a problem for a very long time. No. We will not be leaving. Gotta get more vassals. Quest successful. Build a shaman's temple. I did not realize I built that, but okay. Parchment and ink. We get the scribes. Oh my god. That's huge. Let's see. Winds of Magic, +8. Okay, so either way, we're getting a hero called the Blue Scribes. That is one of the coolest heroes in the game. Let's see. Choose a buff. 15 turns of more XP for Zinch Lords and Heroes. And attribute mastery of elemental winds for blah 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 blah. This second part doesn't affect me at all. I don't have any of that. Winds of Magic power reserve 8 per turn, or cooldown minus cooldown 2 spells. Let's try to get the more XP. Okay. Parchment's overdue. Yeah. All right. These guys. Yo, I gotta show these guys off. Look at this. It's just 2 demons that torment each other. And they're called the scribes, and they're on like a flying disc, and they're writing spells. You could basically think of them as 2 crackheads that just want spells. That's how they talk in battle. They're hilarious. Every one of their skills is basically like, look at this: get all beast spells, get all light spells, get all death spells, get all rat spells, get all primal spells. That's the WOG. Get all elf spells. They literally get like every spell in the game. Now, how do you control all that? They get like a menu in combat, and it has like 8 spells on it. And anytime they cast one spell, the wheel gets 8 new random ones from the pool. So you're just like, ah! And they're like, what was that? What did we do? And they're just going crazy. So you kind of, to use them well, you have to learn like all of those spells and how they work and stuff, because there's a lot. Let's move this guy over. And then Funnel Magic adds 10 points to the parent army's Winds of Magic. Okay. Okay. Can I'm gonna save here. Can I teleport stance on this? I think so. Alright, do I need to move him over there first? Alright, I just saved the game because I'm trying to get a mechanic to work that I've never successfully gotten to work. Alright, and I'm gonna auto because I would rather manual it, but I don't want her to run again. She's trying to just run away, and auto will kill her, and that's just the end of it. Alright, so she's out for a bit. My first teleport ambush. Just learn every spell in the game. Yeah, but remember, you cannot have the ones you want on demand unless, like, let's say you loved, oh, shoot, look at that. Unless you wanted, let's say, like this right here gives you life magic. If I take this talent and then I don't take any of the others, he'll get life magic extremely often when the wheel repopulates. But if I take, if I take like all of these, you'll never get what you want. It's just insanity. Like life and beast, like those are good. I'll take that. Hey, what's up? Why are you staring at me? Being creepy. Let's see. I'll take that. Let's see. Minus attrition, lightning strike. Income from post-battle loot. Arcane conduit. Herald. Ah! I'm getting chomped. Alright. You don't want that? That's fine. Alright. This guy, this is the second lord. Let's get metal shifting. This is a hero in the second army. And let's do thick skin. All right. Okay. So he can't go again this turn. This guy has been stealing research. 66%. Sure.
Obliterate.
Successful. Nice. All right, so we stole some of their research. All right. And dude, the freaking rats. They're everywhere. These gosh darn rats. All right. All right, so we need... All right, so she's only got 3 things left. We want her as a vassal to be there. So we're going to go, like, there and there, I think, next. Can I see the standing garrison here? That's a lot of stuff. All right, so I was wondering if I could send this guy over there alone. The answer is no. No, we're not going to do that. We're not sending this guy over there alone. So he'll just move a little bit and then just chill. He can just channel for some extra mana, I guess. All right. Can we do that as a meme? Yeah, I've done it before. The big reward, though, with the scribes is if you learn every spell, and then he's just completely hard to control, he gets apocalypse spells, which I don't know if anybody else has this. Each turn, the army gets access to a random cataclysm. But then you're just like, elf magic, demon magic, wow, summon rats, life, it's all over the place. It's craziness. So you're like, you're trying to get a heal, and you're just, and the thing is they're funny too, because you'll be like machine gunning these spells, not knowing what's going on, and one of them's like, what was that? And the other one's like, what did we do? They're one of my, like, in terms of just personality, they're one of my favorite units. Okay. All right, so those guys have taken their turn. Hexus over here, at this point, he's done a great job scouting. I think he might need to just come home and get levels. So let's just do this. It's gonna take him a while to get there. There he goes. Okay, he's still moving. All right, what is this? This is the guy stealing technology and spreading corruption, so we'll just do that. And Gift of Chaos is done, that's done. Do I want to upgrade that guy? No, I do not. Do I want to upgrade this? No, I do not. Do I want to upgrade this? No, I'm planning on giving that to somebody else. That's 4K. I don't really want to spend 4K right now. And enter. I love that one of the classes literally random BS go. Uh-huh.
Oh, it's you. It's you.
Rats. Declare war. This faction declared war on you, Clan Eshin. I really don't want to fight them. So that's the assassin rats that just keep jumping me. I do not want to fight them. Zinch Lord is great too. He was too much of a threat at the big cataclysm, so the Chaos God Bros shattered him into thousands of pieces, which became all the spells. Serious? Yeah, I did not know about that. Okay. Po Mei has a lot of rats. I wonder if this guy could handle that. Let's turn these dude into Zinch things. I'm gonna pick ones that are better at fighting rats. Not necessarily like the best ones in general. Alright, I'm gonna do a save here. Okay. Here's my thought. Send this guy over here. I'm gonna be extra scummy with this. We're gonna do in-camp movement for what distance we can. Then channeling to the edge of the area. So he's still technically in our area, I think? And he's going to try to handle Po Mei on the next turn. Village is going to go try to finish off Cathay. They are a problem. Now, I am afraid of getting... Because the Skaven armies from this guy are basically assassins. They just are invisible to me. And they have destroyed the city like 4 times. And they might do it again. That is unfortunate, but that might happen. Alright. This guy... 47% if I do that. What about... Is there another town? There's that one. These guys... I could do Scout Ruins. Well, I mean, I know it's a Skaven. Oh, gosh. I know that's Skaven. I know it is. Alright. I think it's better to just hit the same place again. Successful. Nice. 47% success. What's our research speed right now? 145. 145 right now. Do you play with mods? Do you mean like my moderators on Twitch, or do you mean like mods to the game? Like, you know, this unicorn is now Thomas the Tank Engine. Like, which one? Okay. Okay, he already has a task to do. I don't need to give him another order. If you mean modding the game, when I played with Fairlight, he had me do 2 mods on the game. One of them was climate didn't matter, that was kind of because the character I was playing was crippled by the fact that I had frozen climate north of me and I couldn't expand north. So they turned climate off so that I could play the game. Then the other mod was they wanted to be able to auto battle the quest battles, because you normally cannot do that. Okay. I think I need to get rid of this and get the building that is basically a barracks there. Okay. I think we're done. Thomas the Tank Unicorn? Yeah. You know, standard Skyrim stuff. Oh boy. Well, this is a level 1 hero. If he dies, he dies, but he just, you know, found a couple of Skaven armies. Deathmaster Sneak. Boop, Ninja Vanish, they're gone. What game is this? Hey Ben, this is Total War Warhammer 3. A game that has, well, 107 factions still alive in this specific game, but it has like 270 factions live in the game. Okay. Alright, so we are going to hit this with our strongest army. Says Cola's victory. Alright, I'm out of movement after this, so I can just cap it. Yeah, so we've taken damage. So we're just going to do this. And... hold on. I don't really know how that trick works, but I learned that on YouTube, that like if you capture something, your unit usually if you sack or raise something, your unit usually then backs away, and sometimes they waste all their movement. But if you hit the backspace key a bunch of times, I don't know exactly what it does, but it seems to stop that behavior. So now he still has some movement, and he can go back in there and occupy the city after he robbed it. Alright, so this is now our town, and you can see that yellow is how much health he's going to get back. So we're going to recover a lot of health here this turn, and then I'll give the town to my ally. What about the multiplayer campaign? I guess Jesse's done with it. No, actually, Jesse was ready to play tonight, Friedrich, but he gave me too late notice. I've been waiting for 3 days to find out when we were playing again, and he told me, like, a half an hour before my stream started, after I had done hours of setup for tonight's stream, and I was like, I can't, man. It's too short notice. And he's like, how about tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Like, a day is fine for notice, but, like, last minute is too last minute. Okay, so we're finally getting this. Let's see. More corruption for the area around us, more souls, more income, more campaign movement. Juicy.
Bow to me.
And let's see. Weapon strength. I wish this guy got like plus armor or something, but he doesn't. I guess that's a cool thing about this guy, is he's got like the armor traits like a tank does, but he's also a caster. Okay, spread corruption. Alright. Alright, so that guy has done his thing. Alright, this guy, I am a little worried about, honestly. We will see. Oh, we can get another pink horror. Alright. Can we take this? Pyrrhic victory. I wonder if I could do better on manual. So Pyrrhic usually means you win, but you get really beat up and take a lot of damage. So I'm wondering if I can do better. Let's see. Night Runners, Clan Rats, Shields, Toxic Spears. Okay, they don't have any gunners? Wait, is this a city with walls? It has siege equipment. All right, yeah, I'll do the auto. Because the walls, doing it on manual, if they have all of the slings guys on the walls, it could go bad. All right, occupy. Okay, and this is a town that does nothing for us. So, what we want to do is step outside. Let's see, this is Po Mei. I'm gonna go to diplomacy and go to my vassal, which is this guy,
Always ready for a
and say, hey,
contest.
I got a city here called Po Mei. Would you buy it? He's like, yeah, I'll pay 1,400 for that.
Understood.
Boom. And now, he'll be upgrading that, and I don't have to deal with it. And he'll be upping the defenses and stuff here. Because that's all it is it's a defense post. It doesn't give me, like, any economy at all. Let's see. Let's get Golden Hound spell, which always makes me think of Meowth casting Payday. Let's see. Plus armor, plus leadership. Enables magic attacks, plus weapon strength. Let's get the authority thing. I'm not really sure.
The slaughter begins.
How does that work? Okay, so it's this right here. Recruitment cost reduced for undivided units. Casualty replenished for undivided. Upkeep minus for undivided. Warband upgrade. I think the only undivided unit he has is Dragon Ogres. NPCs are stupid. You could make them to defend one gate far away and then invade another one undefended. Well, I haven't learned that trick yet. You can click on the tiny icon left of auto resolve to preview the map.
Ever changing.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, today I learned. Alright, so we got that now. Now that we've given him that, we might be able to give him Mingzhu. So, because he needed a connection. So, let's do that again. And where is he?
Enter then.
Here we go.
Are you
Trade,
after a drink,
Mingzhu.
a fist fight, or
How much will you
both?
pay? Not much, but I don't want to deal with it.
Yes.
All yours, buddy. Okay. Alright. Cool. So next goal is to take their capital, and then their last city will be that, and then we make them a vassal once we get down to that point. Alright. He's out of movement. And who's left? We got this guy. 47%. Yeah, I tried.
Bring it to ruin.
Did not work. Sad. Okay.
You dare.
And then the other guy is going to move on his own. Do I want to build anything here? Alright, this is the one I was going to build a garrison at, because I fear the rats are going to come hit this. So, build that up.
Dominance.
This guy...
Now is my
Wait,
time.
how did your order get cleared? You had a task.
Glory awaits.
Alright, yeah, there he goes. Alright, he was going to go join the army. Sure, that cast hero doesn't have a lot of melee skills, but at least he starts at almost 100. If you mean the mana? Yeah. Mana's great. Snake Gate. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I do... That's fine. I'll gift it to my ally next turn. I want to make sure they all get their replenishment, their healing for this turn. Let's see. I got 21,000 gold right now. We can... Usually this says, like, in local region. I'm assuming this is in local region and not, like, the whole map? That'd be kind of insane if that was everywhere. I don't know if we need 30 more growth. We got 160, so that would just move it to 190. I don't know if we need to spend that much. I'm gonna make the walls even better, just because I'm really worried about the rats coming up here and messing with stuff. Okay. Oh, I get to pick a thing for this area. Increase research rate. About 100 armor, I meant. Oh, got it. Yeah. I like having my casters, like, okay, for example, if you have a healer in your army and your healer is made of glass, I hate that, right? Dryka, she can get, her healers are these wooden dryad chicks that are called branch wraiths, and they're very sturdy. Freaking love that. Also, the ones that are life magic get regeneration. So they're armored, and they have regen, and they're your healer. Wonderful. Okay, so we are not going to be able to hit them on this turn because of the distance. So let's just get like part way there in encamp stance because we could still get a little bit more health from encamping. Snake Gate. Snake Gate is giving us 10% research speed. I mean, maybe I should just keep it. Take a while to repair, though. I guess there's no, like, control or anything for this, so I could just keep it just for the research rate. Makes me wonder if I should have kept the others. I just, at the time, I didn't want to, you know, deal with the upkeep for them. Scribes. Barrier, plus 600 barrier for Horrors of Zinch and Pink Horror. That's awesome. Cause terror for horror units. That's awesome. -5 to enemy leadership. That's awesome. Plus 10% campaign movement range for own army. Oh my god. Or plus 40% when you're not embedded. What does he do on his own? He could do steel technology and assassinate. You know what really scares me is this guy doesn't have invulnerability. Most heroes, after a while, get sorry, I didn't mean immortality. So if they die, they come back. But I don't see that on Herald or the Scribes. I wonder if they come back or not. Like, I certainly hope so. Alright, we're gonna get movement speed for now, because my god, we needed that. Okay. Checking the movement of everybody here. Grog is still pretty banged up from earlier. I want to bring him over here to be ready to defend the city. I'm still scared of the rats because I can't see them. Actually, it looks like... Ooh. Oh, that could be a problem. If these rats destroy this city before I can handle that one, then what's going to happen is that will become the vassal city. And I don't want that to be the vassal city. But I might be forced to do that. Legendary heroes always have it by default. I hope you're right, because I really like the Scribes and I would not want to lose them. Alright, we're going to make that tier 3. And, okay. This guy is heading over to... Whoa, no, don't assault Garrison. Join that guy. That's what I'm trying to do. Hello, we found some friends. Okay. Training. Okay, this guy. 32% to succeed again. Okay. Scout rooms. We know it's a Skaven base, but then we'll start stealing tech from it next turn. Skaven revealed. Trait gained. Hates Skaven. Cause fear when fighting them. Okay. The mindset of I'd hate to lose this limited legendary hero is why they have it by default, I think, because it's such to lose them early on, never get them again. Agreed, and again, I haven't seen confirmation of it yet, but I truly hope you're correct.
My magic is yours.
This is the steel technology guy. Wound, I guess?
The gods. Now.
Just leave that.
Village.
Okay, so... Alright, the rats have that one, so there's no bonus there.
Marauders all. Northmen come.
And this is Pomay. Wait, is Pomay a capital? No. When I had Pomay, this was just a lame city, right? That wasn't a fortress. Because it's very rarely when I take a city that it's like an actual full city. It's usually just like one of these little derpy forts. I think that was not a huge thing when I gave that to him.
Think I'm a villain?
Okay. Cancel that. Don't repair that. That's fine. Oh, I need to check the unit roster. Hey, Chip, welcome back. Alright, can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. And let's check this guy. No pink horrors right now. Hey. What's up? We don't yet have our second. I think next turn we're gonna get that. Alright. Nice to see the Total War Warhammer 3 addiction. Yo, I'm loving it. And I'm loving that some people like watching it too. There's I don't like every faction in here, but there's a lot of factions I would love to do playthroughs of. Unlock an undivided or Zinch Gift of Chaos slot. Done. Okay. Tech research. Max number of Gift of Zinch gifts +1. Army ability Storm of Fire. So I can now cast this periodically in combat.
Deserts are for the dead.
Love to see you play Skaven, just throwing it out there. I have played Ikit and I think Throck until like turn 50. And they were kind of fun. Definitely not my favorite, but they were kind of fun. Didn't finish that playthrough, but yeah, I could lumber through it.
All babbits.
Okay.
Interference will cost you your life.
Is he sieging this? No, he's too far away to be sieging that. He's not. All right.
Village and tavern. Lord Zinch, imbue me.
All right, here we go. Just get back for 2050. You're still playing Total War. Pyrrhic victory. All right, so it says we're gonna. So we'll win this, and then this will become my fort, and then I can heal after. Oh, well, we've got multiple banners. Armor piercing. Put that on Harry, and leadership. Put that on the main guy. Okay. Trying to decide if I auto this or not. I think I do. God, everyone's at like 1 HP. Yikes. I'm just gonna that gold is really tempting. Those 2,000 souls are tempting, but we're going to occupy this one because this is going to become a fort. Body counter. Suffer high casualties in multiple battles. You now get +5% to max health and +1 leadership fighting vampires. Sword of Anti-Heroes. The Golden Griffin of Theurgy, Lord of Change. That's a high-level unit. The Soul of Damnation Hell Cannon. That is, we got some fun toys. Alright. Alright. Growth point. Hi. What's up? There's money, there's growth, and we want the fort to defend it. Alright. So, this army is very injured right now. Okay. Invulnerable through missile resistance. Mentor. Absolutely Mentor. Heart of Iron. Leadership Aura Size. Dude, it's crazy. I haven't done Greater Arcane Conduit because I haven't even felt like I needed it because of this thing right here is like 4 Greater Arcane Conduits. I think we might go for some passives for the army now. Plus armor for demonic melee, +4 for demonic doomfire, ammunition for non-demonic missile cavalry. Weapon strength bonus for non-demonic warbeast, monstrous, and monster units. Charge bonus for non-demonic cavalry. Warp fire. Melee defense for demonic missile and flying units. Yeah, that'll help. Look at that. What war game is better, streamer? This one or the Guild Wars 2 one? War game? I mean, for war, this one. Last time they used the word war in Guild Wars 2 was when we went to Interneos, and it was just like 2 dudes holding hands fighting 3 people. Earthling, I guess? I don't really know what to do with this one. This guy is one that is probably going to get almost every single point here and then run out of stuff to spend points on.
The Twisted Twins ascend.
Thick skin, thick skin.
Witness
Zinch's Quaystars. Research rate increased by an additional 25% for steel technology. Hero action cost -60%. Oh my god, that'd be so good if I actually had him running around doing that. Alright, Cacophony of Horrors. Invulnerable through change. Okay. Total War Kitty. Yes, he's very blood for the Blood God. Alright. Those rats look pretty scary. Okay, we're actually going to force march this guy just to get him to the city in time. so that he's bunkered in the city. And we've got some stuff we can hire. What is a Centigore? Centigore of Zinch. Barrier, armor piercing, very fast, vanguard deployment. They are very fast. Like little cavalry dudes. Oh, it's like a centaur. Arcane charge. When nearby enemies or allies cast spells, they get stronger. Primal Fury, if leadership is high. Rowdy. Okay, so these guys are kind of like cavalry. Zangors. Where are those on the upgrade thing? Are Zangors on here? I think they are. I don't think I can upgrade them any once I get them. Alright.
Receive charge.
Get a few units. He needs something. Alright, a tuning ritual. Daemon mounts. Unlocks Gorbeast chariots and Doom Knights. Ritual staff. +1 melee defense per experience rank for all spear and halberd infantry. Expert charge defense for all spear and halberd infantry of rank 4 or above. That seems pretty cool. First, I want this. The ability to just summon more horrors.
Enlighten us.
Get that, and then we'll brand him. Okay. Alright. Anything else this turn? Where's our other guy? Alright, this dude found these ruins. Steel tech. Failed. Unfortunate. Okay. This guy is still got his order from earlier. I don't need to resubmit it. I don't wish to rebuild that. This, we've got 13k. Wait, oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. This city. 10% more income from all buildings. That's gonna be a lot of money, but sure, we'll do that. I like how this guy's name is. Oh no! Okay. All right. I forgot to put a thing there. So we unlocked this slot last turn. I forgot to put something there. Let's see. I could do plus research rate, but minus control. Wait. Requires, oh, okay. Minus cooldown to spells, but plus miscast chance. Screamers. Enable warp flame attacks for all Mark of Zinch units. Plus XP for all Zinch units. Plus ammo for all ammo units. More XP gain. Gaze of Fate for Zinch characters. Get a cockatrice each turn. Or sorry, every 4 turns. That research rate thing looks juicy, but that minus 10 control looks scary. Hey, at Muck, had some personal financial issues, thought I would have to make some other big purchases, so I bought the standard X5 for Guild Wars 3 through Amazon. Ended up not having to make those other purchases. Is there a way I could get the deluxe version added, or do I have to just wait for it to be a gem store? I think you just have to wait for it to be a gem store thing. I don't, like, unless you can refund it through Amazon and then buy the deluxe one, I think you would have to wait. Free rebellions. Free rebellions. Okay, God, I kind of want to try this, but I might have to turn this off if this gets too out of hand. So faster research, but less control over what's happening. So now our research speed's 155 right now, and that's with the research guy failing for a turn. Alright. I'm gonna save, because my units are pretty beat up. This might be stupid. So we're gonna hit this, and I think we will win, and then make them a vassal. Subjugate. You become... Wait, where's their army? You become the master of the conquered faction, and they become your vassal. What? What happened? Did the rats, like, beat them, but then we're, like, toying with them? There's no army here.
Puppets for the puppeteer! Breathe in fire!
Okay, it looked like I could attack that guy. Alright, I want to make sure...
Changer imperils me to
I
stop.
hope I'm close enough to
No, you failed.
reinforce this? I don't know if I am.
My
It did get a lord here immediately, though.
All puppets.
Alright, there was a bit of weirdness with the movement there. If I lose that because my guy's not close enough to reinforce, I'm gonna say that that's a glitch and reset it, but I don't know that that will be necessary yet.
Embrace eternal change.
Alright,
As the raven bids.
we're going to... Okay, hold on a sec, hold on.
Pursuing
Step
the
out of the
path
city,
of change.
move in encampment stance, and creep forward just to defend ambush. Top 10 tricks Fairlight doesn't want you to know. Move the rest of the way. Alright, we're gonna see if we can snipe this rat town back here. This dude, steel technology, 68%. He failed, lame. And they took that.
No, blame you.
You know, honestly, I probably should have brought this guy back here for that. I did not notice that. Okay. Hexus, where is Hexus right now? He's right there.
There is only war.
Zinch told me about to be ambushed. Thanks, buddy.
All will succumb to change.
I don't think the increase on defense check works while moving.
Everything
I don't know.
goes to plan.
Do I want to No, I don't want to mess with that. Okay. Let's get the fort here. Pretty low on funds right now. Okay, we got this capital. And our vassal has Nan Li. So we can do one of these things. We can do corruption, warband, chance of plague spreading, -% research rate. Let's do reduced chance of plague spreading, because Skavens can do that. Troy says, now I can officially call myself a Guild Wars 2 vet. I got full Ascended gear, but no legendaries yet. It's okay. That's nice.
Better be worth
That's a lot of
my
progress.
time.
This guy wants to do a trade agreement. Sure. Contest of Champions. Plus XP gain for Lords and Heroes, or plus XP gain for armies. Lords and Heroes. Alright, did the vassal survive this turn? Yes, it did. Okay. Alright.
Power of Zinch.
Let's do a quick save. I don't want to leave my territory this turn. Alright, first up.
What is thine will?
68% steel tech, successful.
Are you a god?
Oh, he just got the Chaos War Shrine. Does that affect his map movement?
Dominance.
I guess I can find out next turn by switching the mounts. I would hope it doesn't affect his map movement. I know in combat the War Shrines are slower. Melee, cooldown. Yeah, I'll do that.
Good. Now,
It affects their upkeep.
tempests and fire. My magic is yours.
What's his upkeep right now?
This was expected.
Right now, his up keeps 425. If I do that, it's still 425. It's still 425. It looks like it's 425 no matter which one I do. Okay.
Puppet master.
Magic of chaos.
Alright. I'm worried about... Oh no! Over here. So... we're gonna come back.
Infinite knowledge awaits.
We'll finally meet up with Hexes.
Glory awaits.
He's gonna go over and try to deal with that.
Agent of change.
Come in, you fool.
Okay, let's... Whoa! What the attrition? What the attrition? What's going on?
Into the void.
Okay. I can teleport. I want to stay within my region, though, so we're gonna go
Wait till they see
there.
my plans.
And we're still getting recovered health.
Bring ruin.
Okay, skip that. Skip that. More money. Skip that. Skip that. Enter. That wall of Grimgore? Yeah. He's been busy over there. He has been busy. I know everybody's scared of Grimgore. I don't yet know why. I just know he's a powerhouse. That's it. Has Grimgore declared war? No. The mutable eye opens. Your actions draw the attention of Zinch. Where do you want it? Better ambush. When normally killed in action, your heroes will be wounded. -4 wound recovery time. $10,000. Gift of Chaos activation. Let's get money. Tech research. I can now summon pink horrors in battle. Nice. Enchanted armor. Ability hidden in time for aspiring champions. Barrier hit points plus 25% for all units with Mark of Zinch. That's crazy. Bonus versus large plus 8 versus Doom Knights or Zinch units. Doom Knights of Zinch units. So that's really good. All spear and hammer plus 8 melee defense per XP rank. Daemon mounts. Alright. Let's get this. I am using Doom Knights. They're awesome. Let's giant manacles. Bonus weapon strength and missile resistance for the big boys.
I know all.
Okay. Alright.
Bow to me.
So... Steel tech. He failed. Rip. Alright.
Master
And...
of misrule.
let's try to hit this. Decisive victory. Okay.
To battle,
Easy. And... I don't know if I have enough movement to sack and then occupy, so I'm just going to occupy. And then I want to give this to... what is this? What is the name of this? Shrine of the Alchemist. Okay. So we're going to go here and... wait, who... I forgot the name of my allied faction. Hold on a sec. It's these guys.
Give me one reason not
Trade
to strike
settlement.
you down
Shrine
where
of the
you
Alchemist.
stand.
Will you buy this? And she's like, sure. Okay.
The Storm Dragon gives.
Okay, cool. So we've doubled their lands. I don't know if that makes her like us more. I hope so.
magic
And I still get healing here. So that's good. I've never played so much with a vassal. I like it. I like it. Warp fire.
all puppets.
Thick skin for him.
Bow to me.
Let's see. These little dudes. Right now, they've got 2 schools of magic I'm extremely familiar with. Actually, I know metal pretty well. Metal's fine. Adding more schools of magic means, like, I don't know orc magic, so having them have that in the random spells that comes up just makes it more difficult.
My power only grows.
Okay, so we got that. And where's this fella?
Herald of Change.
Gifted units, none. Got more crazy stuff here, though. Aspiring Champion is in the pool? I don't know why you're there, but I'll freaking take it. Alright.
Sacred tomes buried by the sands of time.
Okay, he's gonna creep over here to try to get Pomei.
Searching for answers.
Oh, this guy... Oh, he's approaching this. Alright, this is nothing to me. This is literally just a garrison. So if he hits it, he'll get a fight, but there's no economic loss if I lose that. He is, though, however, in an area taking attrition damage because I have corruption there. So that's pretty cool. I can do... Drain Magic is, free. So I can do that just to mess with him. I totally forgot that this guy that I'm playing gets Drain Magic basically for free. That's not a normal thing. Okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I will do that. And leave that. Alright, enter. Just usual merry band of demon-killing, adventuring heroes. Or, well, in this case, they're demonized, I suppose. Yep. Trying to decide how far I want to go this one. I think I might... Whoa. Okay, it says if I do auto, I will win, but I'm going to lose the blinky red guys. I'm not okay with that. That is a lot of rats. And I do not have the, what is it called? The shrine that gives me essentially infinite mana. So I am going to try to fall back and see if I can hit just one of them.
This cannot be my destiny.
I don't want to fight both those armies at once if I can help it. The Zinch War Shrine that lets me just machine gun spells the whole battle. I don't have one in that army yet. Nurgle's Rot. Negative growth for 3 turns. No. Unfortunate. Okay.
It's hot. Too hot.
Let's see. That's another town? That's another fort. Yeah. Okay.
Let's be about this. The eagle always sees.
Trying to decide how to do this. Who is that? Is that a hero? That's a hero. Okay, that's her. She's not in danger because of that.
Never. No.
All right, so they did split up. That worked. There's one group there and one group there. Dude, is this a rat riding on a bigger rat?
Twists the world to his
Confirmed.
side.
It is. Okay. Can we do the teleport ambush so he can't run? We can, and it's now a decisive victory. Got him.
A sacrifice in jars.
Enemy killed in battle. We got a Chaos Seed for Hexus.
Lord
Okay, hold on. Says a Path to Glory was unlocked. What did we get? Gift of Chaos for Aspiring Champions. Ascended Demonhood requires level 20. That would be... I want to see it. It's Glittering Robe, that's plus armor. Plague of Rust, it's minus armor. Hearts of Iron or Chaos. Guess 1 point in that. Alright, this fella. Training, so we get more XP.
Change beckons.
Blade Master, thick-skinned.
My prayers are answered.
Okay.
Magic of chaos.
Alright, so we cannot move that army. We cannot move that army this turn. Alright, what do we do with the main army now? That is a fortress. I would like that. It is quite exposed. I'm not sure if I should go straight for that or try to push the rats further away from my interior first. I'm not sure. What are these armies? That's pretty minor. That's pretty major. That's also major. This guy could handle it if his stuff was fully healed.
The god of magic knows no equal.
He's got a few things that can level up. Okay, that's helpful. Okay. Alright. Let's take a look at the short victory conditions. Let's see. No, this is the wrong thing. Is it? Wait, no. Is it objectives? Victory conditions. Here we go. Fortress of Eyes. 35 settlements, and take this fortress is the last things on the checklist. So we'll come back to that. Alright, oh, that attrition damage. You know what? I'm just gonna let that decide it for me. I don't want to run through attrition. So we'll run over here to get to this. Can I? I think that means I have enough movement to do that next turn. Yeah, because that's what I want to do, is hit Wang Chang next turn. Okay, and then everyone's used up their movement. I don't think I have enough income to field a third army at this time that's decent enough to deal with these Skaven. Skip that, let that keep auto-repairing. Skip that, and turn. I'm curious, is there any, because I know we got some people in here that know more about this game than I do. Is there any other factions that make a heavy use of vassals, like the Warriors of Chaos? Like, I know anyone can have vassals, but are there any others that, like, you know, really lean into it? I kind of enjoy it. Ally begins outpost construction at Bloodborne. Sweet. Technology research enchanted armor. Okay. Giant manacles, demonic pact, cause fear for aspiring undivided units, all 30 plus 1. Let's get Daemon Mounts. Research rates up to 200%. Warriors of Chaos are the best at it for sure. Oh yeah?
Witness the power of village.
Yeah, see, at this point, it's kind of just getting spells and stuff that I'm not really planning on using. Because this guy has most of his stuff. Alright. We know that that's Skaven, we just don't have vision of it yet. Decisive, just crush them. Squeesh. Alright, occupy it. And what's this one called? Wang Chang. And yeah, for me, this is nothing I need. So we're just going to click on her and say, hey, you want a settlement? Wing Chang? And would you buy this? And she's like, yeah, I'd buy that.
I will allow.
How come she doesn't like me any better after doing that? Like, did I have to give it to her for free? For her to like me more? Leadership aura, Hearts of Iron, invulnerable through change. Let's get Hearts of Iron. And, oh my gosh, Chip. Indecency. The power of 2. Double ammunition and 50% more weapon strength.
The twisted twin.
Alright. Let's send him down there. She might be out of money. The trade spying was also kind of cool. Nakai the Wanderer Lizardman technically has permanent vassals selected by somebody he takes, but it's not really Theo. Yeah, I've played Nakai for like 50 turns. He was a lot of fun. Very tough early game, steamrolls late game. But Nakai, his vassals never really field armies and run around and do anything. Like, these guys are fielding armies and running around. Nakai's stuff is just like, the town just sits there and then it's like a money hub until someone destroys it. And I didn't hate that. I would not mind playing him next if anybody wants to see it. There's a lot of them that are in that, you know, I wouldn't mind playing it next. But yeah, it's definitely different. Okay.
I foresee your demise.
Ooh, Pyrrhic victory. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to deal with these walls. I'm going to lay siege to it.
Sorcery
He will almost
consumed.
certainly break out and attack me on the field outside of his walls. I'm almost certain he will do that. So we're gonna lay siege to that, hoping to fight him outside. I hope that's the right call. I saved it if that's really stupid. We will see. All right, I don't want to do any of that. I can do a build. Other factions besides WC and Slaanesh aren't really built around it, can still do it, but they're less of a focus. We can do that. We can do that. Alright. Alright, in turn, and let's see if these rats come charging out.
Insert Wookiee sounds here.
Hey, Chewbacca-san. Thank you for the resub, dude. I really appreciate that. Welcome. Okay, there they are. Oh, no, it got worse. A third army showed up. I was not anticipating that. All right, I'm going to see if I can fall back. Okay, and then I immediately get ambushed. My hope is it's less than 3 armies. But... yeah, this could be very bad. Because I don't know how many armies, because I don't know how much away from the city my army backed up. If I didn't back up enough, then RP Muck. Well, this is not my main army. This is my second one. Unfortunately, I've lost my second army 4 times. It's been set back so far. If I wasn't really pushing myself to kind of push through this setback on stream, that would have been like, you know, start over. Oh man, I hate this little camera thing it does. So it's supposed to be, the idea is your troops are just like walking, and then you get jumped. You're just traveling. So it's like you can't play for the first few seconds. Release me! What is going on? I've never seen it take this long. What have you tried the High Elves for your free time yet? No, I've never played the High Elves. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, let's do this. And let's see. You guys go for that. You guys go for that. And you guys go for that. And you guys go for that. It's really unfortunate that the pink horrors are in the front.
Time goes short. Sorcerer Lord of Zinch.
Oh god, how did you already get surrounded? That's not good.
Where Zinch requires. Marauders of Zinch! Now well, it is destined.
Okay, drop some metal over there.
Hear my call. Wither torture.
And throw the golden hounds in their path.
Deadly change.
Yep, you guys chase those. And blast those. You guys run up here. You're not doing anything. Get in there. Charge toward that. Cast this on this dude. And golden hounds right there. Oh, this is gonna be so good, you guys. I was just gonna carve out a bunch of more armies to the right. I don't see him.
Scheming slaughterers! Agent of chaos.
Let's see. Blast that.
Always change. Move it.
Where are these guys? Okay, they're way over there. Go. What is that dude? Sniven? Is he a... I guess he's like an assassin. He's got a ranged attack, as I see an ammo bar.
Instigating chaos.
Blast that spot.
Yes! Instigator of change.
Our Lord has a health potion, which is an awesome artifact in this game, so haven't had to use that yet. And use the more mana thing again. Is there a big ball of rats right there?
Winds of magic.
Hold that pose.
My command.
There's a lot of dead rats. I don't know if these guys are doing okay. I've never thrown these against an enemy lord before. I'm not sure if they're doing okay or not. This guy's surround. Okay, this is gonna hit my ally, but it'll also hit like the 100 rats around my ally. The amount of magic in this battlefield is kind of wild. It's because of the Zinch corruption. And like we've got really high like winds of magic in my favor in my regions, and we're in my regions right now. All right, I need to see if I can get these guys out of there. Those guys are in bad shape. Let's send these two heroes at their lord and see how they do. Oh. Hello. Yeah, there's more coming in.
Power is limitless.
Literally, though, we cannot run.
Hear my call. Slaughter them.
Sentinel, feed our flesh.
Time to
Okay, Surge. We still got that mana potion if we need it.
at once.
Exalted hero.
It is destined.
What is this? Eager clan rats.
Sentinel.
Yeah, these guys are so low health. They are very low. I think they might have just died, or they're just retreating right now.
Lord of Zinch.
Okay, the pink horrors are doing well.
Dark Arcanist.
Still haven't needed to use that mana pot yet. That's good.
Exalted hero.
What's cheaper? One of these? Okay, the raining metal is cheaper.
During deadly change.
Dude, that range though too. Look how far away he's casting that.
Agent
All right, they mostly moved out of it. It got some damage, but it's not great. Okay, you guys target. Actually, you know what? No. What you're doing is fine. Keep shooting that. Alright, it's time to use the health pot and use Golden Hounds right on top of ourselves. Oh, they just blasted themselves too. They don't even care.
as Zinch wills.
Retreat! Attack the mortals.
For chaos. Domination or death. Changing position.
That is going to be a lot of kills.
Heed my command. Always changing. Following.
The biggest fear right now is it's saying I auto-lose because of like army losses, which is possible.
Relocating. Unbridled arcane power. Destiny waits.
Okay, one of the lords is getting bullied off the battlefield right now.
Change is swift. Changing
You can use shift to chart out routes for humans. Yep. That one I know. That one I know.
Zinch, hear my call. Relocating.
I'm gonna let one of them chase that guy all the way off the map. Wait, is he... Who's fastest? They're the same speed. And he's faster, actually. Alright. Maybe we should just stop chasing him so that he comes back.
Commanded. Conjuring deadly change. Sorcerer Lord of Zinch.
Wait, where's this guy? Oh. Yo, these things are like almost full health. What are these and when did I get them? Chaos spawns? There's no way that these are full health in the middle of the battlefield and they've been there the whole time. There's no way. I don't know if I just did something that made them spawn or what.
Channeling eldritch energies. Exalted hero, quickly! Now, quickly! Deliver slaughter! At once.
Dude, why is my speed so low?
Moving swiftly.
Oh great, we found more. Awesome.
As Zinch wills. Changing position. Following threat.
No. It's about to just say I auto lose. Man, I could have done so much more work. I never know when it's going to do that. I was gonna kite around and keep using spells to blast him, but it's going to just say I auto lose now. Dang it. That's going to be our 5th secondary army. Dude, he did 58,900 damage and got 677 kills. Man. Bucket streaming. I am Silhouette. What up? Now again, though, they're alive, but it's going to say that they all died. Because, wait, it didn't. Why? That was an ambush. He's probably just gonna ambush me again in like 1 second. No, I guess he was out of movement. Okay. I am shocked. I still lost a ton of stuff, but I am very shocked. The 3rd army was a settlement garrison? Yeah. It was 2 armies in the nearby settlement. Obsidian Amulet. Disc of Zinch. Yo, one of my guys can fly now. Path to Glory unlocked. Wait, Grog unlocked Disc of Zinch, and then it immediately said Grog was killed. Thanks for the heads up about the disc. You've completed the quest, have 6,000 income. Yeah, because I just lost a bunch of stuff, that's why. Wait, I'm sorry. Is he alive or dead? No, that whole army's dead. Why did it tell me they lived? No, okay, yeah, no, they're all gone. They're all dead.
Is unacceptable.
I lost everything. Alright. Leadership Aura, Dark Fury. Neither of this really helps. Look at this guy. Alright,
I foresee destruction.
Unholy Strike. Scaled Skin.
Now is my time.
Okay, you come join this army.
There is only war.
What can you start hiring, if anything? Pink Horror.
By the Eldritch I see.
Zangors? I don't know. What is a Zangor? It's got more defense than a Marauder. I think it just never is going to grow, though.
Corrupt.
Could give him Regiments of Renown. We got some freaking crazy ones. He's got Doom Knights, a Hell Cannon, which has got, like, map-wide range almost. A Lord of Change, which is super strong. And has some spells. There's a lot of good options. Literally every single regiment of renown is in here right now. All right, I'm gonna get them Doom Knights. Oh, do I have that one thing? Spawnify? Yeah. Use Spawnify. That gives me some more beasts. Alright, so that gives us these. What is this guy? Mutalith Vortex Beast. I've never used a Vortex Beast. Causes terror. Scaly skin. Resists missiles. Armor. Decent defense. Maelstrom of Change. Does damage per second in 30 meters. Will spread to enemies within the spread range meter of affected unit. Okay, that sounds pretty awesome, actually. Aura of Mutation. Does 16 to 32 damage every second to all enemies within 35 meters. Ooh. Yeah, I'll say, okay. We're gonna give this guy some toys. Mortis engine? Yeah, it's a freaking Mortis engine. We'll give him the Hell Cannon and give him some more of those. And then work on filling in more frontline stuff. And we've got that hero unit on the way over too. And can we upgrade this guy into this? Alright. He's gonna chill there right now. Alright, this guy is that is a hero. That is a hero. Okay. That is a lord, which I can attack. Is it in range to just teleport on top of it? No, it is not in range to just teleport right on top of it. So if I attack it right at the edge of its range, it can run away. Now there's a temptation to attack it, like save scum, attack it, and then if it runs, undo that. I'm not gonna do that. I will tell you there is an urge to do that, but I'm not gonna do that. So let's come over here. Let's hit this. It'll probably just be... Oh, wait. Okay. There is a nearby army that's going to reinforce it, but we will have no losses. Now, rats are really good at, like, losing a battle and leaving the battle with almost everyone alive. Because they run earlier than normal, which is a weird strength. So I'm going to hit auto because that will just clear all of them and there will be no one who gets away with it. Alright, occupy. Alright, this is Terracotta Graveyard. Eliminate any lord in battle. Talisman of Preservation. That reminds me, our new lord is going to have no equipment. So, Trickster's Helm, Sword of Anti-Heroes, Talisman of Preservation. Sad that we lost that Potion of Healing. That was a really good item. Who is this Potion of Toughness? No, give the Potion of Toughness to this guy. I don't know who had that. This guy... Pendant of Slanesh. What is that? Plus speed, plus melee attack, but plus Slanesh corruption in the province.
The Twisted Twins ascend.
I'm gonna give it to this guy. I mean, him having speed and attack is great because he's just pure melee. Alright. The dudes. More magic.
The power of stench.
Sounds like he's saying the power of stench. I don't think he can run since it's enforced march. Good eye. I did not see that. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It wouldn't have been able to get away. Alright, Terracotta Graveyard. Let's go to her. Trade Settlement, Terracotta Graveyard. Oh, yeah, look, if I don't ask her for money, it makes her like me more. But if I ask her for money, then she's like, okay, it's just business. Yeah, I want money.
I will allow.
Alright, so I'm selling her this place. See, look, your territory is better than it ever was when you didn't have me in charge. Right? It's kind of a shame that she's, like, cleaning up the corruption. Like, there's more corruption when this guy has it than when she has it.
Victory!
Alright, let's see. What else we got? Alright, this guy here. This is a capital city. He's gonna go check this out.
true chaos is.
Revealed, yep, we knew that. Alright. Muck, do you play these Command and Conquer style games to the end, or are they just your casual style games? Hey Silhouette, so the way that this type of game works is, like, this can go for, okay, first of all, this is the world map as we've seen it so far, right? That's the whole map. If you play this to the end, it is a very long match. Now, they have, if you go to objectives, they know that that is huge, right? So there is what's called a short campaign victory. This is still like 5 to 8 hours of gameplay. Many people go for this. There's a long campaign victory, and there's a thing called the domination victory, which is just take the whole map. Also, by default, unless you turn it off, there's a thing on like turn 100 to 110, and we're on turn 57 right now, called crisis mode, where just a bunch of random crazy stuff happens, like 9 armies appear around every city and stuff like that. It's absolutely bonkers. So there's crisis mode to deal with also. So it depends. Like, this was me trying these guys out for the first time. Once I get to the short victory, I'll honestly probably be pretty satisfied. And then I'll try something else. I'll try another one. Like, I'm learning this faction playing on the maximum difficulty, so I'm a little happy with myself that I haven't just died outright. Because there's some factions that are really tough right out the gate. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Let's see, checking that. Checking that. Checking that. We can up the income here. It's expensive, but we can do it. Alright, I guess we can get that thing going again. Can we get a trade deal going with... Wait, hold on. No, close this menu. It's easier if I just double-click on one of her cities. Alright. She still hates me.
Well.
Trade agreement.
For Cathay to remain safe, you must die.
She will not take it. Yeah. She's listening to my orders because she's threatened, but she hates me still. Alright, end turn.
No one can stop us.
If you haven't played XCOM 2 yet, I recommend the
This
DLC.
will only
I have. It's an
expand
excellent
my
game.
power.
Just to show it, it's funny. The XCOM 2... Wait, why do I not see... Why do I not see XCOM 2? Ah, there we go. I found it. So, 89 hours. I did play it. Wonderful game. Funny enough, when I moved into my current house, they failed getting the internet hooked up, and I was without internet for almost a month, and it was awful. And what happened was my dad loaned me his it's this gizmo, forgive me, my brain is mush right now. It's this gizmo that lets you use your phone for your internet, you know, like a hotspot type thing. I think it's called like a jetpack or something like that. But he let me use that, and he's like, this thing will let you download like 60 gigs before it shuts off. So if this, you know, keeps you sane for a while. And I used it to download XCOM 2 because the game doesn't require an internet connection. And then I played XCOM 2 for the next few weeks, and that kept me sane without internet. True story. No, I will not let you pay me for peace. I am killing you rats. So I binged it like crazy for a few weeks there. That was before I was ever a streamer or anything like that. I did a Limerick Mortal Empire campaign, all dragons all the time. Pretty funny. Nice. Test Vassal, bonus XP, plus Allegiance, or Glut of Souls. Plus 10% souls from about... No. Let's do this. Let's buff the Vassal. Imminent Rebellion, Gunpowder Road. Huh? Nangao? Okay. Upgrade that. We are super broke, though.
You fool.
What is that shield? Miao Ying is defending Wang Chuang. Okay. Can I hit that this turn? No, I cannot. We can get closer and get in position to do damage on the next turn.
Move. The gods direct me.
So that guy is right there.
Bad plans, game. Zinch agrees.
I'm setting this guy to ambush stance. I'm not really expecting it to work, but I'm hoping that will make this guy not go for him and go for him.
For chaos.
Steel tech.
Bring it to ruin.
Failed of 69%. Lame.
Dominance.
He leveled up though.
The
do that.
gods smile.
And that one's about to rebel. Alright. Iron Man XCOM 2 playthrough, let's go. I didn't do Iron Man. I did not do Iron Man mode. But I did play through the game. Funny enough, the most recent thing I played that I said very often that it was similar to XCOM was Marvel's Midnight Suns. It had a lot of similarities to it. Because, like, the battles were like deck building plus XCOM, and then in between missions you'd run research, and then it'd be like, okay, Ghost Rider got injured, so he's out for a day while we're in the next mission. We'll use like Spider-Man and Wolverine, stuff like that. The Sun Eater will pay me for non-aggression. Dude, you are 10,000 miles away from me. I will gladly take your money. Yes, I was totally about to attack you and everything. Rebellion on Gunpowder Road. Ambush foiled, yep. Ambusher discovered, yep. Technology research, yep. Razor Sack Pomade, mission issued. Okay, so these guys just spawned. I don't think they have a chance against these wolves, so I think I can go back. Oh, I think they're just raiding right now, yeah. So I can just go back and handle them at any time. I wonder, can I tell Mao Ying to go to handle that? Hold on. I've never done this. Let me see. Double click on her. War coordination. Attack target. Okay. Let's see if she does. It would take her 2 turns, assuming she went for that as soon as possible, and she would get some XP for it. Muck, if you were not streaming, what would you be doing work-wise? My previous job was, tech support. And in my opinion, I was quite good at it, but I hated it. Right? Like, I did it, and it paid the bills, and I was good at it, but, I freaking hated doing it. I didn't want to do it. But it was what was necessary to provide for the family and all that good stuff. So, like, I've got other skills and stuff like that. This ended up just working out really well. This was a hobby I was doing after work that then I got lucky and it kind of took off. And then I started, it was a hobby I would do after work, and then I began doing it, like, seriously after it took off, is what I'm trying to say. Words not coming out of my mouth.
The Twisted Twin.
But yeah, I mean, just like probably any of you, I've got things I can do if, if I needed to do it, but if I don't have to do it, I don't want to do it. Alright, because of the corruption, I'd rather give this province to this guy than give it to her, because I want more of that. Or I could keep this just for the 10% research speed, honestly.
You have my promise. You are God.
Alright, so he hasn't moved yet. I could go down here. I might be able to teleport right on top of him. I can. It will let me. So, hold on. Is there a way to tell if this is their legendary lord if I don't know the faction well? Does it say it anywhere? Deathmaster Sneak. Is that him? Hold on, let me double click on the other one. Okay, it says Deathmaster no matter who I click on. So I'm guessing Deathmaster is the Legi Lord. Alright. So, Control S, just because if I miss... I don't want to save scum, but I just want to make sure I don't misclick. If I misclick, I'll redo it. Hang on. +2 Zinch corruption from Chaos Altars?
I know all.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? This guy has a Chaos Altar mount. No, I'm sorry, that's not an altar, that's a war shrine. What's an altar? What is a Chaos Altar? Is that a building?
To the ruinous powers foes forsake us.
There's a Chaos Shrine. Understandable. How do you feel about losing anonymity, though? I think that that's the main issue with you streaming YouTube, anything with people watching me. Anonymity. I mean, there's different ways to go about it. This is a really good topic. Hold on. I really need to use the restroom. Let me do that, and I will come back to this topic because I have a lot to say about it, but I need to take care of this first. This is the first thing on my mind. Here, look at the cat. Okay, we are back. We are back. Chip was just loafing. Okay, so, let me see. How do you deal about losing anonymity? Anonymity never really crossed my mind. But I will say, I'm not someone who gets online and does a lot of hot takes, right? Like, there are some streamers that are really political. They're just like, oh, you know, muck the blue side, or muck the red side, or you know, whatever. And they basically get one side that really likes them and one side that really hates them. Although they kind of don't stay anonymous, they don't want people to know where they live, right? Because that could be dangerous, because people can be crazy sometimes. So, if I was in that position, I would probably be way more concerned. But I'm just not. I'm just not worried about that. Mucky hit. Oh, here we go. So that's not really something that ever crossed my mind. As far as like shyness, I haven't really had that issue because before I streamed, I used to lead raids in World of Warcraft, so I was used to talking to a whole bunch, like, you know, 15 to 20 people on Discord on the regular. And when you start streaming, you have 0 viewers. So I was talking to less people when I started streaming than I was when I was doing World of Warcraft raiding. And then it slowly grew over time, you know? And so you kind of just get used to it over time. It's not like a big thing. Let's see, as far as like anonymity, if you want to stream and you want anonymity, there's multiple forms of anonymity. Like, you know, maybe you don't want people to hear your voice. That's kind of difficult. You can use voice changers, but you know, I would say if you're not comfortable with people hearing your voice, it's kind of weird that you want to stream in the first place. If you want people to not see your face, that's much easier. You know, there's PNG tuber, like, hold on a sec, like this. If you were just a streamer that used like a funny little program like this one, then people like never see your face. And you like Fairlight, I've never seen Fairlight's face. His entire stream never has his face on it. I think he used to stream with it before he met me, or before I met him, but I've never seen his face, and it's whatever. But he's already established. You can have like a PNG tuber, you can have a VTuber if you want to do that. Like, it is not necessary to show your face, but it is kind of necessary to in some way show the emotions that are on your face, whether it's with little cartoon characters or whatever. Because a lot of people that watch streamers want to see the streamer enjoying or hating on the thing that they enjoy or hate. So if something funny happens in game and I laugh in real life, then it's funny to them. But if something funny happens in game and I'm just like, then they're like, oh, what a crappy show. This guy's not even reacting to it, you know? So that's kind of the situation as I see it for that. Let me see if I can port on this guy. Oh, the other army doesn't get pulled into it. Okay. So I thought it was going to ambush both armies. All right, well, we deleted one of them. Okay. And this guy... so we finished that, I guess. Plague of Rust. Foe Seeker. And the dudes. Spread Corruption. You have to get a lot of exposure over a decent amount of time to really lose anything. Yeah, going solo, are you, Mr. Monk? How are you faring with the cursing? Hello, Valifos. I'm doing pretty good. I honestly, this is my first time playing them, and I'm learning it on legendary difficulty, so I'm pretty happy with how far I've gotten. Blue is a vassal, and white is a vassal, so really, this whole area here is mine. I did have some setbacks. I've lost my second army like 4 different times to Skaven ambushes, and I'm trying to deal with them right now, but I'm close to the short campaign victory, and then I'll probably try another thing after that. But I do really like these guys. I'd be happy to play these again. Okay, I think, I'm not sure if I want to keep this town because it gives me 10% research speed, or I could give it to one of the vassals to buff them.
I do what is necessary.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should do that or not. I think it'd probably be more helpful to give it to the vassals, honestly. Oh, I said blue is a vassal. Blue is me. This, like, purplish-brownish color is a vassal. Oops. Okay, so let's do... Let's give him Pome.
But you have my time.
Trade, Pome, pay me for it.
Understood.
Okay, so that's his city now. Then he'll deal with building that up. Is Zinch your favorite Chaos God, or you just pick one and don't know what the others do about it? Okay. Zinch and Nurgle... Zinch, I've beaten a campaign as Changeling, so I've played a lot of Zinch through him. I have played like 10 turns of Nurgle. I like the idea that he can heal his troops. I am fond of like regeneration and sustain. Khorne? You know, I love the memes, Blood for the Blood God and all that stuff, but actually playing Khorne, dude, I played 2 turns of him and I was like, ugh. I didn't like that. Slaanesh is alright. I like the Slaanesh Legendary Lord. I don't really love his units. So if I could play like an, what is it, Chaos Undivided, Warriors of Chaos, and get like Nurgle and Zinch units, I'd probably be pretty happy. Because, like, for example, the War Shrine for Zinch gives you infinite mana. I love being able to cast spells. That's fantastic. And the Nurgle War Shrine is just a healing aura. It's fantastic, too. It's like having Helman Gorst just sitting in your middle of